This 5-year-old female bear, Xiaofen, I'm still a half-grown child. The feed is about to become a mother, and there are 2 in 1 pregnancy. But nature played a cruel joke on him. The 2 in his stomach. It's just the bare treasure of the cell ball. It's suspended. Only before hibernation, Xiaofen ate herself to death. Accumulate enough fat. This pregnancy can officially start. To be a mother, Xiaofen must turn on the crazy dry rice mode. However, today's luck is really sad. Xiaofen never gets dark. I didn't even catch a fish scale. He only left his mother 2 years ago. Independent living. Fishing technology is really a bit of a dish. Winter is only 8 weeks away. Time is running out. He must be before hibernation. Feed yourself a 150 kilograms and here's what's even worse. The best fishing spot. It has long been occupied by a strong hero. This guy's name is Rocky. It's twice the size of a fractional. 3-inch claws with a flick. Salmon is like sitting on an automatic feeder. Put it in his mouth. He can kill the equivalent of a head in a day. Dear fish. Fen knows this guy. If nothing else, he is the father of her own Deriva. But don't expect this bear to be nostalgic. He would never share his chassis. It seems that being a mother, you're on your own from start to finish. The hawker had to change places. I didn't expect to meet a senior here. Blonde. Blonde is an experienced bear mother with 3 one-year-old bear children. See the seniors here. Xiaofen thought to herself that this place must be wrong. He found a place. Weapon concentration. The opportunity has finally come. Fat fish swims by. Xiaofen is quick-witted and slammed into the water. Goodfellas opens today. Every salmon. Both contain 5,000 calories. Twice as much energy as we humans need. Small portions. Every bite counts. This directly determines whether he can succeed in becoming a mother. Autumn goes to winter. Heavy snow closures mountains. Xiaofen has made herself into a ball, climbing mountains thousands of meters high with difficulty, burrowed into the cave he had prepared. He did everything he could to get pregnant. The rest can only be left to fate. 6 months later, he woke up. To know if you have succeeded, Dongxuan went into slow-motion mode. Metabolism dropped by half. The heart rate plummeted from 70 beats per minute to 10 living off fat. However, in his sleeping body, a miracle is happening. His autumn efforts were not in vain. The 2 cell spheres successfully created. 2 little lives. Lulu and Joey are growing rapidly. Half of an 8-week pregnancy. They're as big as an apple. Growing muscles and claws. 2 more weeks. They are covered in a thin layer of hair. The most important olfactory system also begins to develop. This is an artifact 2,000 times larger than our dog. Finally, on a cold February night, deep in the cave, Lulu and Joey are born. They are as big as puppies. Eyes closed. Fragile. Instinctively snuggled up in my mother's warm arms. Gulp of milk. Xiaofen's milk has 3 times the calories of with human antibodies. Milk. It is the most perfect nutritional product. In April, the temperature rises. The snow in the mountains is starting to become unstable. Suddenly, an avalanche roared down. Tens of tons of snow at 160 kilometers an hour, sweeping the hillside. Fortunately, how many cave locations have Xiaofen selected? The family is safe and sound. End of winter. Xiaofen finally woke up when he first saw himself with 2 furry little guys in her arms. This is definitely the best surprise in the world. And Joey's weight. It's 20 times what it was at birth. Become 2 dry rice kings waiting to be fed, and Xiaofen lost nearly half of her weight. Hungry front chest sticker back? It's time to take the baby down the mountain to find something to eat. It took the family 2 weeks, from the snow-capped mountains to the forest below the mountains. It's like another world. Green grass. Vibrant. Xiaofen is in urgent need of nutritional supplements now. His spring menu, it's a protein-rich sandweed. He eats more than 60 catties a day, barely maintain the demand for their own milk production. Being a mother is not easy, so Fen sighs, while my mother was struggling. 2 young children set out to explore this new world. Lulu is a curious baby, very brave, walks smoothly on the single plank bridge, and brother Joey is a lazy Buddhist youth, not interested in my sister's adventures. Soon, Lulu became obsessed with climbing trees again. It's actually in their genes. Life-saving skills in the forest is dangerous, especially they adult males who pose a threat to their young. Climb high enough to save your life. Lulu is like a natural climbing champion. The claws are firmly clasped just to the bark. Joey is far from it. When you climb to a height of 2 meters, you are too scared to move. Critical moment. Or did my sister record it? Teach him how to climb step by step. The siblings finally conquered the first big tree together. Just as Xiaofen is pleased with the progress of the children, danger creeps in. Stupid Rocky reappears. Fen smelled the familiar scent of a bear. Run away with the children immediately. Luckily, Rocky likes to leave scents on trees. Mark your territory. This became the family of Xiaofen. Hazard warning system. Fern takes the cub to familiarize herself with Rocky's scent. Rub the trunk, by the way. Rub off the heavy winter hair. To avoid Rocky, Xiaofen took the child to the beach. Here they meet the blonde again. I saw the blonde lady using his super sensitive nose on the beach. Then a heavy robe. Dig out a gree. This is the bear's favorite appetizer. Xiaofen immediately learns to sell now. Teach your children to dig gree. Lulu learns quickly. But Joey is lazy. Just learned. Follow mom's butt and wait for ready-made. Xiaofen has been busy all morning. Tired enough. Take the kids to the grass next to you. But he forgot. When bringing a baby, you can't take your eyes off for a second. Just as he was fighting, the tide is rising. Directly cut off their way back to shore. Xiaodu was startled. Broken down, all bears are born to swim. But Lulu and Joey are still newbies, and the current is fast. Clever Lulu, hurry up and climb on your mother's back to hitch a ride. Joey is half a beat slower, washed away directly by the rapids. The little guy strode desperately after being swept away. Finally, exhausted, I climbed ashore. It was a close call. Taught new mother Xiaofen the most painful lesson. It's July. Salmon season is here. Thousands of salmon gather at the estuary, waiting for the river to rise, and then swim upstream to lay eggs. This is a feast of life. It is also the most awaited moment for Xiaofen's family. However, on this result, Rocky follows again. Fen smells danger. Run with the children immediately. But this time, I don't know why. 2 little guys forgot to climb a tree to save their lives. There is nowhere to run. Xiaofen has no choice. He had to, like all great mothers, fight for children. He turned to face Rocky, who was much larger than himself, issued an angry roar. After a fierce battle, appreciate my mother Xiaofen for successfully driving Rocky away. He proved himself with his actions. He can protect his family. In August, it rains heavily. River surge. The salmon army finally begins to sprint upstream. Xiaofen takes the children to the river where he learned to fish as a child. The first step is simple. Watch mom operate. But I haven't eaten fish for a year. Xiaofen's fishing skills seem to be rusty. Several pounces ended in failure. It was very awkward. But he didn't give up. Finally, in deep water, he managed to catch a big fish. Lulu and tasting salmon for the first time. I can't stop eating. The next day is Thanksgiving for the bears. Xiaofen's fishing skills are becoming more and more skilled. The family of 3 enjoyed a salmon feast every day. Leaving the cave so far, Lulu and Joey doubled in size. Also learned the most important survival skill. They will stay with their mother for at least a year. But they have taken the first steps towards independence. When the top of the mountain is covered with snow again, Xiaofen's family eats a belly full of intestinal ready fat. To return to the start cave. A new round of hibernation. In a dream, they dream of rivers full of salmon. Will be ready to face the growth and challenges of the new year.